5 young men that are age 11 that have moved on to do this in the evening. Aiden, Luke, Joshua, Max, and Ethan. Well, this was just survive in advance. If you survive the 200 fly as an 11-year-old in the morning, you can advance to the C final.
Yay! Hopefully none of these guys had to do a swim off to get in.
No, I remember a 200 fly swim off in this pool, Bill, where they went and tied the 200 fly not once but twice. They finally ran an extra heat at night. This is back at juniors, maybe 20 or 30 years. Can you imagine you do a 200 fly swim off and the two of you come in at the same time? That was at the end of prelims. And they said, we'll swim it off again right before finals. And they did, and they tied again. And then they huddled and they said, okay, we're going to run 1 heat of 5 and 1 heat of 4, and everybody can score.
That would have been no mas.
They were dead the 3rd time through.
I can't imagine.
They were done. They were done. All right, boys, 11-year-old, and they are going 8 lengths of the pool. You know, the butterfly is an interesting stroke. I actually knew of some people that preferred doing fly. Chalky White, the great Irish sprinter, was faster in the 100 fly than he was 100 free. He would do on the Foxcatcher relays. He was swimming for Frank Keefe. He would do butterfly with flip turns because it was faster than his freestyle.
I had a friend in college that did the same thing. He was a faster 100 butterflyer than he was 100 freestyler. So on our free relays, he would swim butterfly.
Yep.
Never thought to do the flip turn. I wish he would.
Oh yeah, no, Chalky learned that early. He was a smart guy. He went to Villanova, Irish, longtime Ireland national team director over there. And certainly, we talked a little bit about Ireland. We threw it out there. Do you realize if you're watching this and you don't understand, when these kids move on to the next level of NCSA meets, and that's Max Girk out I-Fly, the Iowa boy, 106 flat. They will all be competing once each quad for an international trip this year. It again happens to be this quad to Ireland. And our organization, Bill, I'm proud to say, comes up and foots the entire bill for a party of about 62 athletes and coaches and staff, sends them over to Dublin. We put this team together, so last week was like an Olympic trials in a much smaller setting, but for a lot of these kids, just tremendous opportunity.
We had a couple of kids on our team. We had one swimmer make the team, Spencer Walker from the Bullets, but we had a couple of kids that were really, really close, and even though they got best times, we're really devastated they were not going to get a chance to make the team. And not only are we going to Ireland this year, but next year we'll be sending a group of our All-Stars to the Olympic Training Center for a training camp. And I had the privilege of leading that camp a few years ago, and it was some of the best swimmers I've ever seen, including Megan Maroney, who we mentioned earlier.
Yep, and here at the finish, it is lane 5. Max Girk hanging on. Great finish by Joshua Bay, the Mavericks. He closed almost all the way.